Today, I'm going to focus on upgrading my battery system on this Trailcam that we have at our property. So normally you have these AA batteries. It takes 8 AA batteries, and it goes through them pretty fast on these cellular models. So what we're going to do is replace it with one of these solar ones with a built-in battery. Nothing really to think about, just plug it into this little port on the back right there, DC 12 volt in. And we also are going to upgrade our mounts the way these come. They come with these tree mounts, basically a strap with a cinch on the end of it. And that's kind of not useful because you can't get an angle if you want to go up higher. You can't angle down toward your target. So we're going to put these tree mounts. It threads into the tree, but it also creates a pivot point right there. So we'll see how that works out. I think these batteries are going to be way better. I was replacing batteries about every month on this thing before. All right, that should be good. So this is the Spypoint SPLB-10. There are a couple of varieties of this battery available. They're different sizes. Instructions. A nice clean solar panel. Mount right in the middle. You can also mount it with a strap if needed, like I mentioned is also on the cameras. If you wanted to mount it flat, definitely not ideal because you're going to want it to angle toward the sun. Comes with a strap and the cord to connect it to the camera, as well as a USB cord because they recommend charging it up before you put it in service. And this is a mount that you can put into a tree here and give you an angle from out from the tree. So that's probably the one I'm going to use. Also included in this set is an anchor. So if you were putting it into something that was not solid like a tree, they give you an anchor. So that's pretty handy. And they're also nice enough to give USB-C to USB-C and USB-A to USB-C. Good job, Spypoint. According to the directions, it takes about 6 to 12 hours to charge this with a USB cable and 12 to 24 hours with sunlight. We're already out here at the land. I haven't charged it. You saw me open the box, so I'm just going to put it on there and let the sun charge it up until it's got power. Something to note that they say here in the instruction manual, it is not recommended to leave batteries in your camera if you're using that. And I've already taken mine out. I'm going to leave the case in there because it'll get lost otherwise. But yeah, I've already taken the batteries out. All right, so this screwed into the tree. I went ahead and took this apart and popped this piece out to thread that on, but you can do it either way. And tighten that down, pointing toward the western sky, basically, kind of the southwest sky, at maybe a 45-degree angle. Close enough. We'll see how that goes. So the one thing I've read and I've looked at is if you plug this in and just leave it dangling like this, little animals, squirrels, whatever, can end up pulling that out. So you feed it through this little locking section, and that will prevent it from getting snagged. If it does get snagged, it can't pull straight down. Pro tip. And I got to think about how to run this. I think I want to run it along the line, maybe up here, and then coil the extra up here. All right, so I couldn't do that with both hands. So I've got it wrapped around here. I might want to run some staples in here or something. Let me back this up. But right now it's running nice and smooth, wrapped around this. Wrapped it several times to get all of the loose cable. And we're gonna plug it in right on this port on this side. All right, you see the port go green? That means we are getting power. Good. Okay, so much for the pro tip, because when I ran this through the back for the stress relief, I ran it through this. Now I can't open it, and while I don't have a battery in here, that's fine. The on-off switch is in here, so I'm going to have to maybe just run it through the first loop or give enough slack that I can open this when I open the second loop. So think about that when you're wiring this. Okay, I decided I don't really need it to go through that loop too. So that still gives it enough stress relief that it can't be unplugged directly from there. Still got pretty good wire management. Probably could snug that up a little bit, but all in all, I don't think that's going to cause any problems. Solar panel is facing the southern sky. Looks pretty good. So here's a picture of that camera in the Spypoint app. You can see battery as 84%. I really don't see that go up or down. It's very consistent at 84%. I've had it out of the property for probably a couple of months now. Very happy with the performance. No issues at all, obviously. Haven't had to replace any batteries. And that's pretty big for me, because I could go for a couple of months without going to the property. And like I said earlier, we needed to replace those batteries about every month. So I can always see what's going on out of the property. So I'm really happy with this upgrade. I'm glad I finally did it. I've been wanting to do it for a while now. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.